Happy Sunday. Today is May 11th. Very, very happy Mother's Day to everybody that is a mother and is watching today. I have a video that I've been meaning to make for the past couple of weeks. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of things going on in my personal life that I haven't been able to sit here in front of the computer and do our Bible study or our discussions that we normally have. Unfortunately, Jose couldn't be here with me today either. I didn't know if I was gonna have time, and I didn't invite him anymore since I didn't want him to be last minute and have him, rush over. I'm sure he might have been able to. I hope that next week he'll be here today. He'll be here again. But I have a topic that I've been wanting to discuss, which is Pope Francis. He was one of the Catholic Church's um, more famous popes in recent history. He was a little bit of a visionary. He did things differently than other popes did before. He's one of the few popes ever that refused to live in the palace. He was, just residing at a nice, humble house there in the Vatican. He also didn't wear any jewelry. He didn't take a salary from the church. So, in many senses, Pope Francis was very different than other popes that we've seen before. Okay, he was originally from Argentina. His name was Jorge Mario Bergoglio. Excuse me, and I always have a little bit of a hard time pronouncing his last name. um, but he, you know, started from humble beginnings, and he was able to make his way up to the very top. And a lot of people ask themselves, why is it that we need to worry about who is the Pope or who is the head of the Catholic Church if we're not Catholic? If that is not the religion that we're following, why do we need to worry about somebody of that stature? The truth is that Christianity is, one single religion. It's one single unity that acts as a political force, as a social force, in many senses, as a unit. And there can be minimal differences between, you know, a Seventh Day Adventist and somebody who is a Mormon, somebody who is a Catholic, somebody who is um, evangelical. But ultimately, we all kind of have very similar philosophies in terms of our views of family, in terms of our views of life, in terms of how we interact with people outside of Christianity. And whatever the Pope does affects us whether we are or are not Catholic. And I think that one of the very good things that he promoted was, this sense of being humble and focusing on our inner peace rather than focusing on the sins of other people. And that's a very, very good teaching that we can always apply. Obviously, he was not perfect. I mean, just like anybody else, he had a lot of flaws. Even though he was in that position that was um, the head of Christianity to the world, especially for people that are not Christian, they look at the Pope as the representative of what Christian values are. And a lot of sexual abuse happened under his watch, and while he was in lower levels of authority as well. Um, a lot of transparency within the Vatican is something that is always criticized. It's a very mystical place, and it's a very mythical place, and it's for a reason. They have a lot of information that is concealed. Some people say that they hold on to a lot of those documents from Jesus' time, precisely because there are things that are written in those books that go against mainstream Catholic beliefs, and they don't want to lose control over what is the truth and what isn't the truth. Now, there are some very, very good things that the church did under his leadership as well. He was able to reach out to a lot of younger people and a lot of people that couldn't connect with the previous Pope, Benedict XVI. Benedict XVI took a much more conservative approach than Pope Francis did. And in a sense, he kind of modernized some of the cultures and practices that were seen as antiquated in the church, right? He's the very first pope to be in social media. He's the very first pope to have had an Instagram. And it's a funny story. He actually got trending on Instagram one time because he gave a like to a Brazilian model at like 2 or 3 a.m. Time in Italy. So, he was human. He was a good man. He was somebody that tried to do some good. He also, had some things that we could say were more of typical man of his age. He was scrolling down Instagram at that time, or maybe it wasn't him. Maybe it was an intern, but whatever the situation was, it's still kind of funny that he gave a like to a Brazilian model who was in a lot of pictures with like thongs or light clothing. But nonetheless, my point that I really wanted to make was that we are in a transitional period right now. We just got a new pope, with Pope Francis having left, and the new pope coming in. He will have his own agenda, his own policies, his own beliefs, and we will see what the transformation is and how it affects Christianity overall. Because, like I said, it's not something that is strictly Catholic. It's something that will um, give us all something to talk about, something to think about, and hopefully we can learn good things from Pope Leo the 14th, because we are right now going through a lot of adversity in the world. We have a lot of conflicts, whether it's in Europe, the Middle East, here in the United States, Latin America. We have a lot of turmoil that has been putting a lot of pressure on people, and especially on people's faiths. A lot of people are no longer adhering to the Christian faith, and a lot of people are no longer practicing the religion. So this will definitely be a challenge. This will be something that will keep us. Will keep. This will make us rethink our relationship with the Catholic Church, with our faith, and hopefully we can continue to grow as Christians. And this is going to be not a not a good thing, right? We never want to say that somebody passing away is going to bring good, but we want to celebrate that we still have our lives, that we are still here to serve Jesus, and that we will continue to find reasons to um, live our faith the way that we intend to do. Anyways, that's something that I wanted to discuss today. I don't have a lot more to say. I want to give a chance to Pope Leo to do his thing, to start giving out some speeches, start reaching out to some heads of state, and we'll see what his agenda is and what we can expect in his tenure as a pope. I really wish that today I had more time to prepare a little bit more of Central quotes or go over some Bible quotes. I didn't really have um, anything that I wanted to discuss precisely on the Bible today. Um, but next week we will be here again. We will discuss this with Jose. We will go over some things that I've been meaning to talk to him about as well. And I hope everybody has a beautiful Mother's Day and everybody is happy, healthy. If you have any questions, if you want to reach out to me, you want to visit our webpage, please do so. I will be preparing a lot of new projects this coming few weeks and in the coming months. We do intend to make some pilgrimages. This will be a church that travels. That is one of my favorite things to do. It's one of the best things we can do as Christians is to go and see the history of our religion and the things that really touch our soul. So please reach out if you ever have any questions or if you are interested in any of the activities or plans that we make. And I hope everybody joins and I hope everybody has a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. Again, happy Mother's Day.